show. Today we have a very special guest here. We have Erik Erikson.
Thank you, Marina, for having me on the show today.
Thank you for coming. You are known for your 8 stages of development, where you specify the personal and social tasks that each person needs to face, and you also explain the risks that each person can face if they do not overcome that stage. Can you please elaborate on these 8 stages of development?
Well, let me begin by saying that the course of development is determined by the interaction of the body, the mind, and cultural influences. As you can see, I've developed 8 stages. Within these stages, the first 2 stages of development are from birth to 3 years of age. The first stage allows the child to explore interactions with their parents, particularly with the mother, as they begin to develop trust and safety. The second stage builds upon self-esteem and autonomy, as they start to have control of their body and learn right from wrong.
What about the stages specific to students who are in school?
So the stages that are specific to the school age would be stages 3 to 5. In stage 3, that's the play age, and that's between ages 3 and 5. And within this stage, there is a crisis between initiative and guilt. And during this period, children are trying out adult roles, and they are taking initiative as they create play situations. They make up stories, and they're experimenting as they try out adult roles. However, if they're frustrated over natural desires and goals, they may experience guilt. And if the children succeed at this stage, they will gain initiative and the psychosocial virtues of courage and a sense of purpose. And I think this is very important for students at this age when they first start school. The fourth stage is the stage from 6 to 12 years old. And in this stage, there's the crisis between industry and inferiority. And in this stage, the psychosocial virtue is competence. And in this stage, students will gain support from their neighborhood and school. They will also learn by creating and accomplishing numerous skills. And at this stage, they are also developing a sense of industry. This stage is also a very social stage, and they can experience, if they experience unresolved feelings of inadequacy and inferiority among their peers, this could cause some problems in terms of competence and self-esteem.
That is very interesting. What does the audience think?
We love you, Erik Erikson! Thank you. Love you too.
So what about the students who are in the intermediate and senior division?
Well, they would be at stage 5, and at this stage, they're between the ages of 12 and 18 years of age. And at this stage, basically, they'd be developing primarily on what they can do. So they're in between the child and the adult level, and they're discovering themselves, their own identity. And this is a struggle based on interactions that they have with peers and different groups of people, as well as role models. And the virtue at this stage is fidelity and loyalty. And our task is to discover, for them to discover, as individuals, their family origins, as well as being members of a wider society. And unfortunately for them, can be a struggle, and if they're not connecting, they might have a period of withdrawal. And based on these experiences, they could end up with role confusion, not really knowing where they are and what they're really at in terms of the stage.
Thank you very much. Now that we've talked about the students in school, what about the life after school?
Well, in terms of the life after school, those would be my last 3 stages, stages 6, 7, and 8. And that stretches from young adulthood, 18 years, to late adulthood. And that can go up until death. And basically within these stages, they face different obstacles, and they can learn virtues such as love, care, and wisdom.
Very good. What do you believe is the main goal of education?
Well, I believe that the main goal of education is for teachers to give students the opportunity to develop the child from within. and teachers need to help them find and excel at what they're naturally good at, and then they will be able to achieve a sense of purpose in industry on which they can build everything else.
So the main goal of education is mostly based on your 8 stages of development, especially those from stages 3 to 5.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, Erik Erikson. And we'll be back after a short break. Welcome back, everyone. Here today we have Erik Erikson. A little different. Do you need a glass of water?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay. For our next question, we just wanted to know what methods for instruction do you suggest for all teachers?
Well, I believe you should focus on stages 3 to 5. So stage 3, you have to focus on adventure. It's all about play and all about learning through creativity and exploration. In stage 4, it's all about helping the child find achievement in school. You want them to create the feelings of success and being able to reach their goals. In stage 5, help them build a self-esteem. While finding their true selves, teaching them about possible influences from their peers, helping them stay true to themselves and build self-efficacy.
What type of curriculum do you believe we should have in our schools today, specifically Catholic schools?
That's a very good question. I believe we should have a relationship-based education. I would want the curriculum to recognize the centrality of relationships in all learning, and to integrate aspects of the Catholic social teachings, such as dignity of the human person. Human dignity is sacred and needs to be the point for more Catholic education. And also, there needs to be a commitment to social justice. I expect equality and justice in education and care for all children and families. My stages are related to the Catholic virtues as well, such as love and hope. Our diverse population needs professionals who understand the different aspects relating to culture, gender, race, and ethnicity. And finally, one that values the complexity and interplay of various biological, psychological, cultural, historical, and social factors that influence each child.
Thank you very much, Erik Erikson, for coming here today.
Thank you for having me.
This is the end of our show. You could add Erik Erikson as a friend on Facebook if you have any questions, and you can access marinadegeneres.com for any questions that you may have and to see a list of all his books.